Hi, welcome back. I'm delighted you're here. I am overwhelmed at the response we've had on this channel already. Thank you so much for your support and your encouragement. I hope I can live up to all of your expectations. A number of you have asked me, are we going to build an entire guitar? Yes, we are is the short answer. We're going to go from one end to the other. I'm going to bend the wood, you're going to see me bend it, and I'm even thinking of doing it all by hand instead of using the jigs that I have, just so you can see how that would work. So if you wanted to do something like that, you could do it as well and do it from home. The whole purpose of this channel is to encourage you to step out and do something like this that's a little different, and I hope you follow through with that. So let me just show you where we ended off on a previous video where we had the top. We've glued this top together, the Sitka spruce. It's fine, it's ready to go through the thickness sander, and I will do that, and I will cut that down to the proper thickness, and we will tap tune it and know exactly where the deflection point is and when the top is ready to be assembled. In the meantime, I decided what we would do is we'll start with the back. This is a piece of Brazilian rosewood, and it is amazing. Oh man, Brazilian smells so nice. So I've drawn out quickly an outline of what the guitar shape will be, and I've decided I'm going to do, at least I'm thinking, maybe you should tell me what you think. I'm thinking of doing a traditional guitar as opposed to a cutaway. Everybody likes a cutaway, I get that. And I've done quite a few of those. But I'm actually thinking that maybe just the traditional guitar that comes right up both sides without the cutaway might be something that we should try just for our first guitar together. So let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. At any rate, this needs to be taken down to thickness. It's too thick, the wood in here. And if you tap tune it by holding it up to your ear and going like this, all you get when you hear that, no resonance, it doesn't resonate at all. It's just thud, thud, thud. So it's got to change, and we're going to do that, and then we'll get moving on that. So I'm sorry that I don't talk as fast as all the YouTubers out there. My goodness, can those people talk fast? They should all be doing commercials for car dealerships on the radio where you put in all those prerequisites that you have to meet in order to get the best discount and all that kind of stuff. I'm telling you, it's crazy, but it's fun. So this is what you're going to get. The problem with getting older is that you can still think. You still think the way you did when you were 18. You just can't move that fast. So it'll take us a little bit of time, but we're going to get there together, all right? So let's get going on thicknessing down the back. We had great plans together to get a whole bunch of stuff done on this top, but it just doesn't work out the way you plan sometimes. First of all, I ran into problems with that crazy sander. I haven't used it for a few months, and the paper seemed to bunch up, and it put a ridge in the top and in the back. Look at this paper. I can't believe it. This is good quality paper, and it's got life, but you know what? No life in this house. It's gone. We're getting that. It's gone. So I did put on a new sheet of sandpaper, and I got it going perfect. And we started doing the top again, and what do you think happened? The sandpaper tore. Come on, are you kidding me? But being a smart guy, I went out, when I bought the sandpaper, I never buy a roll. I always buy a couple of rolls. So I took out my last roll and I re-rolled it and it worked beautifully. So we have taken the top down close to where we want it, not quite. We'll do that later because we're going to put a rosette in here first and we're going to cut the shape of this. So we're not getting to that yet. So we'll just set that over there. Now, the big granddaddy here, I have redrawn the outline for the guitar body, the back. This is the back, this is the rosewood, and I have sanded that down. It's down to about 1,000, maybe 99 thousandths of an inch, somewhere in around there. It's close to being exactly where we want it. We got a little more work to do on that, so we'll get that done. So sure enough, wouldn't you know it, that sandpaper had messed this up, but we managed to recover. So I thought, wait a minute, 2 strikes, you know what happens with a 3rd strike, you're out of here. So, and went for a walk. So I had a nice walk in the park and got to calm down and I feel better. So I came back here, hooked up the sander, got it going, sanded off all the tops and everything, and it worked beautifully. So we're all good to go. Now, this piece here, I want to show you, this is going up at the front. The neck is going to bolt into this piece right here. And the reason I did this was because it's going to go, if you look at it, it's going on the rims, but it's going to fit right up in here. So I marked that off. In fact, let me do that right now. I just need to take a pencil mark. I line that up approximately where it's going to go, and I draw a little line so I get an idea of where that's going to be. So it's all good. And I do the same thing with the tail piece, so I know where that's going to be. So when I've got this on the guitar and I'm looking at it from the top, I'm going to do this again on the back side because this is going underneath, not on this. This is the outside. That's why I wrote OS, outside, inside, and I'll put those on the inside eventually when we do the rims. So we're all set to go. This is good. But what you do and what you have to do with these blocks is you have to get the center line marked right down here because you got the holes lined up there. And the way you do that is with this little piece here. Can you see that? That's a 90-degree piece of metal. It's designed exactly for this. You simply put it on line here. You get your pencil. You've got it marked down the front. And I want to make sure I see this properly because you know what? I am getting older. And so I'm not going to let that deter me. Okay, we've got that, and it's literally bang on perfect. I draw that. And so now, when I put the back on and the top on, I know where the center line is. I'm going to know where the center line is on that. So everything is straight. It's perfect. It works great. So that's what we do. And this is a piece of wood, which is going down the center strip on the back again. Again, I'm showing you this on, well, we'll show it to you on the inside. I've got the center line marked. It's going right there. It's going to get glued like that. And then it's going to get all rounded. I'd hope to do that today, but you know, when it's not working, it's not working. It's time to take a break. So I have no choice but to say, I guess that's going to be it for me today. I really did want to have more time with you and show you a few more things because this is great fun. Now, again, I just want you to know how much I appreciate all of your encouraging comments. It's fabulous. I really appreciate it. I actually sit down and I try to answer a few hundred every time I get a little bit of time. I head to the computer, sit down, and I start jotting off a couple of replies to the people that comment. So thank you again for those. Now, again, I guess I'm learning. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you're new here, thank you. But subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified. And we'll get together again next week. Now, next week I have a task for you. I want to know in the comments, Do you want me to do the acoustic first or the electric guitar first? And I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe on Monday I do the acoustic and maybe on Wednesday I do the electric. Not sure. I'm not quite ready because I need to get some stain for the electric because I want to stain that up because we're going to start with the finish on that one. So we're going to have some fun with that. But let me know what you're thinking and what you would like to see, and we'll get it done. So we've talked about subscribing, we've talked about ringing the bell, we've talked about heading out of here, and now it's time for a man's drink. It's something that I really enjoy, and I want to tell you there is quite nothing like a good cup of English breakfast tea. Have a good day. So good, so good. I'm out of here.